Hi, I'm Oliver Ludlow. I'm a bassoon dealer, bassoon player, bassoon fanatic. I'm really excited to bring you 5 Heckel bassoons that we've got going through our workshop. In the early days of this business, we didn't used to get so many Heckel bassoons. We'd occasionally get them coming through. I was 20 when I started the business, and when a Heckel bassoon arrived, I'd usually see a look of worry and shock on the person's face who was bringing it because of my age. And it's amazing how often I get asked how old I am, and I've learned to laugh about it. But these are valuable instruments and they're prized possessions for their owners, and I can understand why they feel anxious that they're giving their bassoon to the right person. It's a privilege to be able to work on these instruments and to handle them regularly. This is a snapshot. We get other Heckel bassoons coming in regularly as well. We've got 2 next month as well. Including a really nice 12,000 series which is coming from Qatar, and it will be hand delivered. So I'll just talk to you a bit about the bassoons. Starting off, we've got a 14,000 series Heckel. It's a late 14,000 series Heckel. I don't know if you can see that. It's in great condition. The owner has looked after it. It's one owner from new, made in 2003. It's just here for a service. It's had hardly any work done on it since new, so it does need it. The wing joint, the boot joint, and the long joint are all leaking. The owner is very specific about pad thicknesses, cork thicknesses, and felt thicknesses. He's given us a challenge. He wants them to be correct to factory Heckel settings. We're going to do it, and I can't wait to see him when he comes to pick it up. And we did some silver plating on it as well. That's halfway through being done. We've got a 9,000 series here. This is going to be for sale. So some of the Heckels we get coming through are for sale, some aren't. But this is getting a full restoration. This was made in 1951. Don't know a huge amount of the history, except the current owner has had it for 30 years. It's an absolute gem. It's so beautiful. It's got a really golden sound, leaking like a sieve, complete repad. All the joints are leaking. It is going to be transformed. It's nearly finished. That will be on the website soon. Another 9,000 series Heckel. These are twins. Isn't that wonderful? This was made in 1946, just after the war. It was first owned by Frank Rendell, a very famous bassoonist in the UK, and he was also a Heckel representative in this country, so he was importing Heckels. So he's done much for the Heckel name, I guess, in this country. He apparently picked the tree that this was going to be made of and went over to Heckel, so it's a bit of fun. And then it was sold to a student of his when he passed on, and it's been played in the Royal Artillery Band for several decades, and the owner is in love with it, but unfortunately he's got health conditions and he has to sell it. He did say it's like having his arm chopped off. That will be for sale soon. It's very leaky, and we can't wait to transform it in our workshop. A 6,000 series Heckel. This is for sale on the website. It is a lovely bassoon. We've completely repadded it. We've been sympathetic, so we haven't put a high D key on or a high E or anything like that. But it has got roller keys for the right hand. It's got a beautiful sound. Unusual feature about this bassoon, I don't know if you can see this, but it's got the flat top long joint. It looks more like a 3,000 series Heckel. You could specify when you bought a Heckel. This was made in 1926. You could specify if you wanted an older looking design because you liked it for some reason, or your colleagues in your orchestra had that design. You could get whatever you wanted from Heckel. So I've seen this flat top design, believe it or not, up to 7,000 series. Be interested in if anyone else has one. Leave a comment if you have. You're welcome to. This is for sale, so you can come and try it. This one, bit unusual. This is my own 5,000 series Heckel. It's a fantastic instrument. I knew it before I ever owned it. I sat next to my bassoon teacher and colleague in my octet for years playing on this bassoon, and I was in love with the sound. That golden, smooth Heckel sound. When my teacher retired, I just got the chance to buy it, and this is going to get fully restored in our workshops, so I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Complete resilver. I'm going to add right hand thumb roller keys here, and lots of other decisions. I've already put finger hole liners in it, It's leaking like a sieve. Another one is leaky. It's amazing how many people play on leaky bassoons. I would advise you to bring it here to us and let us check it. We've got a magnehelic gauge we can put it on, and we can really tell you exactly how much it's leaking, and we can fix it as well, and you'd be amazed how much improved it would be. So I might do another video about my Heckel, I don't know yet. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and hit like at the bottom.